Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good Monday morning, Utah. We're coming up on 6/12 here on this Monday morning. Hope your Monday's off to a marvelous start. We're going to begin with your Good for Utah headlines, which include the summer heat that we saw over the weekend. It's more or less going to be on repeat for the next few days. Maybe some slightly cooler temperatures by the end of this week before we crank things up even more by this upcoming weekend. In southern Utah, we will see an elevated fire risk for today. And the big question is, are there any changes coming down the road, most notably in the form of any wet weather? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's really going to be the case, but we'll try to find some wet weather for you throughout this forecast, so stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and first take a live look outside from Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab. Currently sitting at 75 degrees. You can see the water flowing down the Colorado River. This is an absolutely beautiful way to start off this Monday. We could probably just look at this camera for the next 3 minutes, but we got to get to your forecast, but a beautiful view nonetheless. While as we make our way into northern Utah, beautiful sunrise currently underway from Powder Mountain. So the view from the northern Wasatch looking lovely. And in some of the higher terrain spots like Park City, currently sitting at 59 degrees, very comfortable. Also very comfortable in Cache Valley, currently sitting at 54 degrees in Logan, while we're sitting at 76 in Salt Lake, 75 in Moab, and 75 degrees in St. George. So in some spots this morning, it's pretty mild. And as we go throughout today, our temperatures are going to be warming up very quickly. And by this afternoon, most of us across the state will see daytime highs ranging in the 80s and 90s, with a few spots down in southern Utah seeing triple-digit heat once again. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies with only a slight chance for a few stray showers and thunderstorms in the eastern portion of the state. But we'll go ahead and zoom things in here, and you'll be able to find your city. So these are the daytime highs today and the overnight lows for tonight, which is going to show not a lot of changes compared to what we saw yesterday. So 98 degrees for a high today in Salt Lake City, 90 degrees in Heber, 91 degrees in Duchesne. Then down in central Utah, 101 for Green River, 89 in Emory, 91 in Gunnison, 94 in Oak City. Then down south, we'll see a daytime high climb to 92 in Milford, 89 in Beaver, 92 in Escalante, 101 in Hanksville, and 90 degrees in Blanding. If you're heading to any of the Mighty Five, make sure that you pack the hydration, since it will definitely be on the toasty side of things. Now, when we take it to the forewarned radar, we are seeing a couple of spotty showers, generally in the northeastern corner of the state, in Uinta and up towards Daggett County. But the chance of any wet weather today is fairly low, and you'll see that here on the Futurecast, pointing out those showers and thunderstorms that we have in the eastern portion of the state. Mostly dry by this afternoon. This is this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Mostly sunny skies across the state. Winds generally out of the southwest. And then for our Tuesday, wash, rinse, and then repeat compared to what we're going to see today, with maybe a few more showers in southeastern Utah compared to northeastern Utah like we're currently seeing out there. Then for our Wednesday, again, mostly dry conditions with those winds predominantly out of the southwest. Now down in southern Utah today, there is an elevated fire risk for most spots along and south of the I-70 corridor. So that's something that you want to keep in mind as we're now in that season where you want to be mindful of that fire risk. High pressure in control of our weather. Not many changes throughout the first half this week. That high pressure moves down just to the south a little bit, so a little bit more of that westerly flow. So on Thursday and Friday could be a fraction cooler, all for that high pressure to build in even more by this weekend, and those temperatures will then begin to climb even more as we stay mostly dry. In St. George, daytime highs ranging anywhere from 103 to 105 the next couple of days, and then by the end of this week into this upcoming weekend, daytime highs could be around 110, if not above that, down in St. George. Then along the Wasatch Front, mid to upper 90s for the next few days, mostly sunny skies, breezy conditions, overnight lows close to 70. A fraction cooler for Thursday and Friday, all for us to climb back into the upper 90s to near 100 degrees by this upcoming weekend.